Here's my husband, Jeff. Jeff, what do you think about American closed China embassy from Houston? Because we are 50 years, you know. This is the first embassy in America. And we think this is a huge news and a big deal, maybe start a war or something. What do you think?
Not going to start a war. China will retaliate by maybe throwing some of our people out of an embassy in China. But this has nothing to do with the spying, because every country's embassy in every other countries, those people spy. That's part of their job for being there. So governments know that there's a certain level of spying going on.
So every year is embassy.
Everybody's
Every
embassy.
country, really?
They spy. They're keeping tabs on really what's going on in that country.
Uh-huh.
But Trump is doing this only for political purposes, because right now he has fallen so far behind.
Yeah.
The American public is unhappy with how he's handled the COVID. It's widespread. He doesn't even talk about it anymore. He just says, oh, it's going to go away eventually. I'll be right.
Well, you 3 years eventually go away by themselves.
See,
I'm
I
right.
told you it would go away. So, and with all the protests going on, he's not doing that either. In fact, he's almost doing the opposite. He's talking about we have to keep statues of Confederate people. Those people were traitors against the United States. They fought against the U.S. and he's not dealing with the things that matter. So people right now, he's losing big time.
Yeah.
So he's got to find an enemy. Back in 2016, it was Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Crooked Hillary, lock her up. And that got people that hated Hillary. But he doesn't have anything like that on Biden. Biden's a pretty clean guy. He can't find any dirt.
But so many people think Biden's old and he just...
Well, so's Trump.
But Trump look like he has so much energy than Biden, you know?
Well, sure. He puts enough makeup on, he can make himself look good. Anyway, so he's trying to make China the enemy. The virus is China's fault, so it's the China virus. And I'm even going to get tougher on China. I'm going to be closing their embassies and throwing their people out because nobody's going to be tougher than I am on China.
Yeah.
So that's all he's doing.
Yeah.
This was not done for anything more than a political help for him. Or he's hoping it'll make him look better in the eyes of Americans. Probably not going to work.
Okay. So many people think this is some warnful, maybe start a war, you know?
No.
Not gonna start war?
No. Whenever we argue with Russia, we send some of their people back to Russia and we close their embassy.
We close Russia's embassy all the time?
Yes.
But in China, this is the first time.
Well, you know, it's got to be a first time for everything.
Do you think that they will come back one day?
Yes, probably.
But what do you think in maybe 10 years, maybe...
It won't be that long.
Not gonna be like that long.
It won't be like 10 years.
No. I mean, like China and American relationship can be like cold, you know?
It could. The Cold War.
Cold War for 10 years, maybe?
Well, maybe. We were in a Cold War with Russia for 50.
Or 50 years. When we can go back to China?
Maybe when COVID is done.
COVID was done. Yeah. The student even can't come here anymore.
Well, right. And that's not really politics. That's just COVID. COVID has shut down the world.
Yeah. And change the world.
Yep.
Change all our lives.
Yep.
Okay, so you don't think it's a big deal, huh?
No.
So what do you think they fired all the paper, or some people think it's fake money? What do you think of that?
Not fake money.
Not gonna be fake money.
No, because they have to leave the embassy. They're not going to pack up big file cabinets full of papers. They're just going to burn them. They'll have pictures of them anyway.
Yeah.
So all that information is probably already back in China a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now they're just burning things that they don't want us to see.
Well, but in China and American, we are 50 years history here. Probably in the embassy have so many paper. They have to burn all?
I don't know. They'll burn the papers that they think they have to burn.